Hello everyone, I'm Dita Safira Nurul. My last data number is 87. Okay, now I wanna explain about my startup. This is a assessment final exam speaking. This is my startup listening learning. Why I name of listening learning? Because listening learning is the component when we learn English: listening, reading, speaking, and writing. So we can understand what is component who must be mastered in learning English. And from the result of our my imagination. And be a startup called listening learning. Yeah, listening learning stands for listening, reading, speaking, and writing. Okay, next, this is one of the 4 component English. The first, listening. First, I want to explain about listening and anything that can be accessed in the listening column. In here, I have 4 rooms. I call the rooms to make it easier. Audio first. In this room, audio provides people who are conversing or often called of dialogue. 2 accents are also provided here, namely America and British accent. So they are free to choose which accent they like or want to learn between the accent. Okay, next in room number 2, this is video. There is a video. In the video provide tutors who are expressed in listening. So explain how to answer the question and trick that can be done while listening. Besides that, provide videos such as people who are giving speech or speaking in the public. Then below the screen will appear the mortar sentence that must be filled in complete. Where is the sentence? From video before of speech. So in this room provides a video and practice question at once. Next, room number 3 is song lyrics. In song lyrics room is provided with a variety of songs in English, ranging from rock to mellow song, all singer accents. Just choose according to their preference. And here is also the same of the video room. Below the screen there is a lyrics section of the song that has to be complete according to what is heard from the song. When it is filled in, then the sentence will be filled in correctly or not. And the last room is exercise. In this room there are exercise provided for each room, so you can choose which one you want to practice. And here is rating system that evaluates your work from bad, good, and excellent. Next in my startup is reading. I have 4 rooms too. The first room is audio. The system is the same as listening, only that this changes there are no question exercise in it, and truly an explanation from tutors. In storytelling room, in this room profit videos ranging from fairy tales to research texts and the signals using 3D technology so that the resulting image feel real and colorful. So it is doesn't get bored quickly. There are also some explain of storytelling from various countries. And the third room is video. This room is the same as the previous room, which is purely an explanation of the tutors. Uh, Tutors will also teach how to express when reading or when storytelling. So, classroom exercise. Classroom use exercise. This exercise is actually almost the same as the previous exercise. The only thing that distinguishes it is in the practice using storytelling. So those who want to try and to know how far their storytelling skill, uh, there they have to record at least the sound, and the better it is with a face. So the face can be seen on the camera later. In this room, a special column is profit to record storytelling after the storytelling is finished. Then in the top right corner, uh, there will be reaching button done, and the button is pressed, and the thrower of the storytelling will be able to bet good or excellent. Okay, next, my startup speaking. I have four rooms too. First room is audio system, audio system that is almost the same of listening. So there is a dialogue or monologue that is played by one or two people or any others, and provide to British and American accent. So it is up to the user to use an accent which suit has ability or can also want to learn another accent that hasn't been mastered yet. In video room, it might be almost the same as the previous video rooms. The only difference is the explanation from the tutor. So in speaking, this is more in detail. How do you speak in public with good and correct grammar? And this room also provides examples from several countries. They are already good speaking. And so we take the example of some countries who are already competent in speaking. So the tutor will explain how to speak in public that good and correct. In the pronunciation room, also provide a tutor who will teach you how to pronounce words properly and correctly. And here are also provide two accents, British and American. So user can choose to want to know how to pronounce word uh, and from British and America. Not only talk visual image, but in this room, this pronunciation also provide audio. So user can also listening pronunciation the good and correct. In this exercise room, it is actually the same as exercise or practice in reading. So I will not explain anymore. The problem is actually the same as exercise reading. Uh, and and the last room is writing. In the first room, video room is actually the same as the previous video room period by the tutor to explain the material content in writing. The second, the beauty language room. Here also have profit words or sentence that can be used in terms of writing. Here are also taught how to choose words to be beautiful sentence in writing. The last room is practice or exercise. In this practice, specifically profit only for writing, so user is free to write whatever he or she wants. After that, the system is the same as other exercise or practice for the scoring system. This assessment system in literacy learning in my startup, there is a grading system in each exercise profit, which is designed attractive as possible and can motivate to be even better. There are three levels in the grading system. The example display of it is assessment. This is to score bad in this good and yes excellent. So in here we can three about scoring system: first bad, good, and excellent. This is the logo for listening learning. The book symbolizes as a window on knowledge that can be used by all groups. The alphabet symbolizes to beauty and beauty in terms of aesthetic rating of the title. And the blue symbolizes intelligence that can be developed by anyone and has a positive side of self-confidence. And this user stratification of this application. In the first years of publishing, in 2020, both user and downloaders were both 40%, while in 2018, there was a decrease of about 5%. In 2019, this application has increased again by about 5%, and in 2020, experienced a very drastic surge to reach 10%. So in 2020, 14%, 2018, 35%, 2019, 40%, and 2020, 50%. Okay, I think enough in my explanation about my startup. Thank you.